Lulu will read her letter first.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. This is so wrong. Your brothers and Tracy have manipulated you into this sideshow. I can tell you don't want to be here. And I know you're under a lot of pressure. Lucky's had a terrible loss, and you love him, and you want to support him. But this is not the way to do it.
Lulu wrote a letter, and she needs to read it.
You don't have to, baby.
Dear Dad, I love you so much. Even though you weren't around during a lot of my childhood, it seems as though the times in my life that are most memorable all share a common thread. They involve you. I told you that I hated ice fishing, which is true. I hated sitting around and freezing. But what I didn't tell you is that I actually couldn't wait to do it again with you. Because that was our connection. And nothing else mattered to me except being with you. And when you had the club and you would take me to your office, I remember you would pull out old blues albums and you'd sit me between two speakers and you'd tell me to listen and learn. But I didn't get into it. I remember watching you. And although you were stuck with me, I was happy just being near you. It took me a long time to accept that the memories closest to my heart involved a father who was rarely around. But it's obvious that as much as I resented you, there's something about you that I can't hate. You're my father. Therefore, you're my world. And it's always been important that you think highly of me and that you respect me. And as our relationship has grown stronger, I know that you do. And you've supported me unconditionally.
If you've still got any questions or reservations, we don't have to do this today. We could still go to Europe.
I wouldn't dream of interrupting your extended adolescence by making you a grandfather.
Don't turn this decision on me, Lulu, not even as a joke. If you've got any doubts, let's stop right here.
I don't.
Okay?
You know, you've been great. Better than I could have ever imagined in my wildest dreams. And I'm never going to forget how you showed up and you stood up for me.
What are you saying? Do you want to do this alone?
I'll call a cab when it's over.
No, honey, I can't just leave you here. I'll wait in the car.
Listen, this isn't exactly the kind of thing that a girl wants to go through with her dad. No offense.
Okay, if that's what you want.
I love you.
I love you, sweetheart.
You're the only one who helped me through one of the hardest times of my life. When I went to write down what you mean to me in a letter, I realized that you're not the man that I accepted back into my life. When you were at the Haunted Star and you trashed it and you covered it in gasoline, you were more than self-destructive. You're suicidal. And that scares me. You're not my dad. You've been replaced by a man who doesn't care about me or anybody else, least of all himself. Preparing for the intervention made me realize what I saw that night was your illness. It's taken over and it's not okay. And I'm asking you to get yourself help. Because we've only just begun and I need a dad in my life.
I'm sorry, Lulu. I'm sorry. But you are wrong.